Do you guys all remember Lil Tay? An internet icon of a bygone age, when it seemed like everyone on YouTube was flexing on you. You turn on YouTube and you see Rice Gum talking about his $500 shoes, Captain Sparkle showing off his Lambo. Honestly, it felt like I was gonna log in one day and see some 70-year-old woman showing off her Supreme kayak. Lil Tay was an icon on YouTube back then because of how absurd she was. A little kid talking about how she makes more money than you, owns Lambos, has houses, in all the stereotypical hype beast manner. It did, of course, come all crashing down on Lil Tay, and now it seems like things have gotten worse off for her. So let's talk about the disappearance and recent reappearance of Lil Tay. Hey guys, editing MattyO here. Just taking a little moment before you get into this video to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. As a small YouTuber on the push for 2,000 subs, it really helps me out and helps the video do better when you hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. If everybody did those three things, we'd be at 100k subs in no time. So thank you for doing that. Let's get back into the video. Now, you might remember the fall of Lil Tay. It came out that everything she was doing was fake, and she was just playing a persona. Which, I mean, obviously, she's a kid. I'd say that nobody was believing that a random kid owns Lambos, mansions, and is a millionaire. But you know, it's the internet, so there's always those few people who will believe anything. Anyway, as far as I know, it came out that she did not own Lambos or mansions. I know, shocker. The cars were just rented or belonged to people that they knew. And her mom was a realtor, so the majority of the houses that they filmed in were actually just ones that her mom had access to from her job. Also, I don't think anyone will be surprised when I tell you that the character of Lil Tay was not how the actual Tay behaved. It came out that her brother was behind the entire act and was coaching her on what to say and how to act from behind the camera. Basically, it turns out that the dream of being a preteen millionaire, showing up to first grade in a Lambo, and returning home to your mansion to watch Teletubbies afterwards is dead. Ain't no truth to that at all. When it came out that her entire internet personality and all of her videos were faked, Lil Tay disappeared from the internet, which was kind of weird at the time because the character of Lil Tay probably could have continued on just fine. It's not like everyone didn't know that the videos were fake beforehand anyway. From what was reported at the time though, this was because of some sort of domestic dispute between Lil Tay's mother and her father in regards to the videos and custody of Lil Tay, which is likely the real reason for her disappearance. If the parents were in fact fighting for custody of Lil Tay, you could tell how that would put a little bit of a damper on her YouTube career. I mean, it's hard enough to go through without millions of anonymous internet users all commenting on it. So that's where we left off. Lil Tay's social media went dark, and nobody heard from her or her team in quite some time, until recently. There was also the fact that I'm pretty sure it was reported at the time that her mother's job was at stake because they had been using the mansions and stuff that she had access to film. I can't 100% verify those claims, but that was what was being reported at the time. And then one day recently, Tay's Instagram became active again, out of nowhere. After years of silence, posting a story that was all black with text that reads, "We have bad news about Tay. ... Which set off alarm bells in my head immediately. Firstly, because it could mean that she had died or had been injured or something like that, but when you give it more thought, it comes off as really strange. It's a little bit too clickbaity for an announcement of something bad that had happened or was happening. And the trend continued later on. The words "tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST" were added to the story. So this is where it got a little bit more suspicious. I mean, if something bad was going on, why are you going to try to build hype by telling people to wait and exactly what time you'll be releasing the information? I mean, this is supposed to be bad news, not a sneaker drop. Eventually, after another story update saying 2 hours, the Lil Tay Instagram put up its first post in years. It was kinda disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. The video was of a distraught Lil Tay. One I won't be showing here because the kid is crying and I'm not actually a soulless evil drama YouTuber, I'm a soulful, wholesome drama YouTuber, not like those other drama channels. There is a caption that goes along with the video, and it reads, "This was the moment in 2018 my mom showed Tay the court order from her abusive absentee father demanding custody, money, and control over her career. Starting today, she will be fighting for her life in the Supreme Court of Canada. Tay has no money left to pay lawmakers for fighting for her freedom. Her father has stolen everything from her. She has been physically and mentally abused. Please visit the link in bio for full story or in the GoFundMe and donate and share. Your donation will go towards Tay's legal fees and giving her a fighting chance at freedom in court." Now, of course, I can't verify anything that they said there, but the link in the bio for the Lil Tay account goes to saveliltay.com, which is redirecting to a GoFundMe, which also alleges that Lil Tay has been abused, in much the same way as the Instagram posted, although with a lot more details. I won't be showing that here again because I'm not heartless. I don't want that kind of stuff to be on my channel, you know? Nobody online, no YouTuber, is going to know what's actually happening here. If Lil Tay's in actual danger, then I hope the relevant authorities will step in and do what needs to be done. But I do have to just mention how weird it is that they use Lil Tay's Instagram account to clickbait and build hype for days about a GoFundMe that alleges she's being abused. Call me crazy, but that kind of throws up some red flags. If this is for real and it's not a scam, then that was perhaps literally the worst possible way that anybody has ever come out to announce anything like this in the history of humanity. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to donate to this GoFundMe, but I'm not going to link to it because all of the actions taken by the Instagram poster, believed to be her brother, the same one that was the mastermind behind Lil Tay's acting and videos behind the camera, it just seems so incredibly sketchy. All of it seems so sketchy. In fact, there's not one thing about this that doesn't set off alarm bells in my head. I mean, surely if there was an issue, then they want to get the GoFundMe out as soon as possible, so why wait for days raising cryptic hype on the Instagram? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Still, it does feel like this is the kind of thing that no reasonable person would make up for clout or whatever, so I'm not really sure what to think. Let me ask you guys, do you think it's sketchy that they used cryptic posts to build hype for 2 days around the announcement of a GoFundMe for legal costs because of alleged abuse taking place? Because to me, that's like a giant alarm bell. But regardless of the allegations are true or not, I do wish the best for Lil Tay and hope that she's not in any danger, and really hope that somebody in her life would call the authorities if this was going on before making a GoFundMe or cryptic Instagram posts. So hopefully it's all made up, but you know, I can't tell you that it is, I can't tell you that it isn't. I don't know enough about it. The other weird thing is that all the posts that the person in question has been making on the Instagram and the GoFundMe have been of a younger Tay, not Tay today, as far as I can tell anyway, which is kind of a little bit strange because if she's around, which she claims she is in some of the Instagram posts made after the big one, then why not mention it or something? Why not have her go on and mention it or something? It would make the claims just slightly less sketchy in my opinion. But then again, I'm just some dude who makes YouTube videos in his spare time, so I doubt that Lil Tay's social media team really cares what I have to say about the matter. It just seems weird that all they have is pictures of her from years ago. It doesn't make any sense that somebody who was doing this legitimately wouldn't, know her now or have her around now to have proof. And that's pretty much all I can say on the matter with what's come out in the time of recording. Of course, if there's some huge or significant update to this that changes how I view the GoFundMe as sketchy, then I'll address it in the comments or in a future video. So keep an eye out for that. What do you guys think? Did you even remember who Lil Tay was? Do you think the GoFundMe's real? Do you think these allegations are real? Because I have no idea. It seems so sketchy that I really do not know what they're saying is real or not. But all I can say is hopefully she's safe and that this was all made up. But who's to say? I'd really like it if somebody with actual knowledge of the events would step forward with proof about anything. But like with most things on the internet, that is always so incredibly rare. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day and God bless.